What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all tune in, man. Got some news I want to deliver y'all. So, all the stuff that's going on, we got so much going on with the Clippers organization. A lot of fans are not happy. The Clippers are off to a horrible start. The Los Angeles Clippers have a 72% winning percentage the last 15 years in the regular season. This year they starting off 6-16. That's been the worst start in probably 15, 16 years. But yet nobody's gonna be held accountable, looks like. So according to reports, pull this up. Yeah, according to report, y'all, Lawrence Frank is likely gonna get a contract extension. They're gonna Steve Ballmer's gonna give Lawrence Frank a contract extension, which means Tyronn Lue is not going anywhere, which means the Clippers are not proud. They likely not going to go anywhere because nobody's going to be held accountable, and they got a stain on their name right now. Now, Lou Williams came out yesterday, and he exposed Lawrence Frank for being a straight-up snake. I don't know if y'all saw that, but he really exposed him. And Boogie Cousins, too, he exposed Tyronn Lue, how slammed out the Los Angeles Clippers really is. I'll play the content, man, no problem. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but look, I'll let y'all hear for y'allself.
It's just kind of like it's kind of like a slap on the back on your way out type of thing. You know, I was present when Blake Griffin was traded. You know, my personal situation. This is a person that told me I can relax. I'm not getting traded. 15 minutes later, I was an Atlanta Hawk. And now we have this scenario. So, and you guys been working for me. This is going on year 3 now. I've held my tongue and not been critical of L. Frank because that's not really my style. And I didn't want to be the scorned ex-girlfriend. I didn't want to be that person. So I never spoke about him in this manner. But when you do this to a guy, and I'm gonna keep harping on it, that 3 was going up in the rafters. That 3 was going up, and you do this to that guy. Like, okay, cool, he's talking shit. Okay, cool, he got a lot to say. Chris Paul has always had a lot to say. You know what you're signing up for when you sign Chris Paul. He's always had a lot to say. You know that. You know he's an acquired taste. So now that he's talking and you're the target of talking, you release him or you tell him to go home in the middle of the night on the road. Come on, man, you don't do that. That's bad business. It's bad optics. But this is the person that's represented. And again, are we going to get an L. Frank press conference this week? Is he going to stand out in front of the cameras and take questions and yield questions about the state of where this team is right now? Is he going to do that? Or is he going to hide behind the shadows and allow somebody else to stand in front of the camera and not hold those questions? These are answers that we need to know. At this point, let's take the gloves off and let's get this thing situated. And
he's not going to do it. Lawrence Frank a coward. He stood right there in front of everybody. And I mean, he lied plenty of time to the fans, bro. I mean, dude, a coward, bro. I don't believe nothing he's saying. I never believe anything he really said. Because, I mean, it's obvious, bro. I mean, the way they did Blake Griffin, I mean, that was pretty obvious. But, again, I understand that players on this team, they didn't necessarily like the stuff that Chris Paul was saying, too. I just would like to hear what Chris Paul said. That's just me personally, not just word them all, because, there's a lot of things that we know based off of conversations I had and based off the reports that Chris Paul was getting down. I mean, he pretty much went fed on everybody, the players, the coaching style, like going to Steve Ballmer, telling him, man, what we doing, a whole lot of stuff. But, that's kind of like, again, that's part of being a leader, holding people accountable. But I guess the Clippers, everybody's so soft in this organization, they don't want to hear no kind of pushback on these bad decisions that's being made in the organization. But again, like the people that's paying tickets, the people that's paying for these tickets, paying for these jerseys, they feel the same way. So I guess it's F them too, right? Sad, bro. Like, I just can't respect y'all, and look. I want y'all to help Boogie Cuz. Shout out to Boogie, man. Shout out to Boogie, man. I gotta play this Boogie Cuz content right here, man. So y'all can hear this. Um,
Pointing in T. Lue and how he's handled this situation. It's starting to become a pattern. I've experienced it. He's been on record talking about how me and him didn't talk for a while. I saw him do it to Rajon Rondo the same year that we were there. Now you're doing it to Chris Paul. It was rumblings that you did it to John Wall. So it's starting to become a pattern as to how he deals with his players, and it's a big gray area that it's not making sense. And to brand yourself, as a player's coach, you're not really showing those tendencies with these patterns that are continuing to happen. So that's my issue with T. Lue. Like, a lot of guys got a lot of respect for you and a lot of love for you. You did it on both sides. So, love and respect for that. But we have to bring it to how he's handling these relationships year after year with these different players. It's just not making sense, and I'm disappointed.
Yeah, again, your two leaders not vocal. They don't seem like they hold nobody accountable. Somebody got to say something, right? I mean, you got to be uncomfortable being uncomfortable, especially if you want to win in this league. Because you got to, it's hard to win in this league when you got one person, the only one that's playing with fire, and everybody else being soft. It's hard to win the league when you got 5 players on the court not committed to play defense, nobody communicate. It's hard to win, bro. Especially when you got Tyronn Lue. He's a stubborn coach. Only see things his way, putting small ball lineups on the floor in a crucial playoff game. Aaron Gordon gets the game winner. Same thing that happened in the Phoenix Suns series. DeAndre Ayton gets the game winner. It's certain things like you can't overlook. I have tried to overlook it, but it's come to a point now. It's like, man, nobody gonna hold Tyronn Lue feet to the fire. I've been saying this for 5-6 months now. Only reason why he getting away with this stuff because he a Clipper. He the Clipper head coach, not the Lakers head coach. And trust me, this boy's the Lakers head coach. They would have been screaming fire this dude. They would have been saying that. But people only look at Kawhi. They look at James Harden. Mainly Kawhi though. They're gonna mainly use Kawhi Leonard as the punching bag. But it's more than just Kawhi Leonard. It's more. You got other players speaking about Lawrence Frank, who's been there before Kawhi Leonard, and Tyronn Lue, who's been there before, because he was the assistant coach of Doc Rivers. So, I mean, these guys got different stories, and all of them sound the same. But yet, we only focus on Kawhi Leonard because Stephen A. Smith, he's scared to criticize Tyronn Lue because he want to keep them interviews going up. See, all these guys got agendas, bro. All these guys got agendas. Y'all know Lou Williams a cool, collective. He ain't no messing. He don't no messing shit. He ain't chasing no views, nothing like that. Anytime Lou Williams come out and speak on it, something ain't right. But people gonna know that though, because they want to keep them relationships with Tyronn Lue and Lawrence Frank and all that. Man, that shit count to me. It's count. So Lawrence Frank, he will continue to be the assistant coach. I mean the president of basketball operation. He likely gonna get an extension. And he already came out yesterday and said Tyronn Lue is his guy. He already said that. Tyronn Lue is his guy. He ain't going nowhere. So ain't no you Clipper fan. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been supporting this team 6 years. I've been supporting the team, riding with them, all that shit. Look, check this out, bro. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What is this team doing to keep these new fans around? Because all them old fans, look, Them old fans, they gonna stick around no matter what. They used to the dysfunction. They used to the team not going nowhere. But Steve Ballmer, he said he's all about bringing on new fans and you know, he's all about the fans. He's all about getting the fans something to cheer for. But yet the fans want him gone. So what is he doing to keep me around? See, y'all think I'm not an Elton Brand. I'm not Elton Brand, Blake Griffin. Those wasn't my guys. I wasn't a Clipper fan then. So what is he doing to keep me as a supporter? See, I'm a businessman. I keep telling y'all that. I am a businessman. This ain't about emotion. This ain't about this ain't about my personal feelings and all that. Forget all that stuff. Business wise, how is that helping me? How is that helping me? How is that keeping me around? Want to support their team? I can take my support somewhere else. I can take my support somewhere else. I'm willing to sit in the fire, and we can lose the next 2 years. But you got to also show me that you're willing to make a change. So show me that you're willing to make a change. Show me you willing to you know, hold people accountable and do right for the fans. It don't seem like they care about the fans. So why am I still supporting this team then? So why I'm supporting this team? I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Because I don't have to support none I don't really want to support. I'm a guy of principles. If you ain't standing on, I'm thinking Steve Ballmer on the same type of time I'm on. I see he not. This is some different kind of shit we witnessing before our very eyes. You're not willing to listen to the fans. All the fans saying get rid of Lawrence Frank. He's the problem. So you're gonna give him a contract extension and you're gonna come on, bro. Nah, bro, I don't have to support shit. I don't have to support what I did this out of, you know, because they the underdogs, they going a different direction and they trying to build something special over here. I'm thinking they trying to do something special. I see they not. So why should I support it? Why should I support it? I ask y'all that. Why should I support it? Should I really support this shit? Because look, if you tell me get rid of Lawrence Frank, get rid of Talo, we're gonna go a total different direction. We're gonna start from scratch, build a foundation. Cool, I can support that. But they ain't trying to do that. They're not trying to do that no more. So why should I support it? They don't deserve our support. Showtime, On Point Nation, we're going to take our support somewhere else. Since they don't care about none of, I'm not going to sit here and just support this shit. I don't care about Kawhi. I don't care if Kawhi there or not. I'm not finna support nothing that stands behind some snake shit. This some snake shady ass shit. If Steve Ballmer gonna co-sign that shit, cool. I'm out. I already told y'all that. If he ain't gonna clean house, he ain't gonna get rid of them guys. I'm good. I'm good. I will be a free agent. I will be a free agent, and I'm gonna support a team that cares about its fans. I know it's not easy, and I understand the Clipper fans that been Clipper fans for all this time. Cool, respect to y'all. I try to you know, I tried to add on, you know, give y'all some support, you know, cover the team every single game. But man, I'm not finna do that. He said the same reason you supporting them come and go, but fans last forever. Man, look. Hey man, I know you've been a long time Phoenix Suns fan. That's cool. You gotta read to support them. Look here, man. I'm not finna support this shit. I'm not down with this phony, fake, shady shit. I'm just not with it, bro. I'm just not with it. I'll take my support somewhere else. I'm cool with it. I take my support somewhere else. If that's how it's gonna be, I'm fine with that, bro. No, the crazy thing about it, I was willing to go down with the ship. I'm willing to go down with the ship. And until they said they're gonna keep Lawrence Frank and give him a contract extension. I'm willing to go down with the ship. But you telling me you gonna keep these guys? Come on, bro. Nah, I ain't gotta stand no paint because I ain't see Hitman. I ain't gotta stand no paint. You know I wasn't a Blake Griffin fan. You know that. You know I wasn't a Lob City fan. So I don't have to stand the paint. I don't have to. I wasn't a Clipper fan 20 years ago. So that doesn't really apply to me. I have the right to get up and leave. I think I'd have showed my support. I'd have showed my support long enough. But hey, look, it's like you be with somebody, you try to be loyal to somebody, and they cheat on you. You gonna stay? You gonna stay? If your old lady or your old man cheat on you, you gonna stay with them? They keep going upside your head. Your old lady ain't got you no cooked meals when you get out of work. She cuss you out, talking bad about you to her friends, texting other men. You gonna stay with them? Nah, I don't think you should, homie. I'm choosing happiness, bro. I don't know about y'all. I'm choosing happiness. 10 out of 10 times. What up, G Money? I'm gonna let y'all in. I'll drop the link for y'all. I'll let y'all in. Y'all want to come talk real quick. I don't want to be on too long. We just gonna do the game. Shout out to GG. What's good, GG? Shout out to Queen GG in the building. It's sad, for real. Why should I support y'all? I'm asking. Like, why should I support? Y'all know. Hitman know this. Hitman, you know this for a fact. What about Kawhi? I mean, look, I was cool with them getting rid. I was gonna support. That's the thing about it. I was gonna support them, no matter what. They could have went through a rebuild for the next 5 years. I was gonna support them. But the fact he's willing to keep these guys, nah, we not on the same timeline. What up, G Money?
What's good, show?
Calling the game. I'm calling the game. For sure.
What's that? Philly? You talking about Philly and the Warriors?
No, I'm talking about Lakers and
who they play?
Lakers and Raptors.
Oh shit, okay. Where they playing at?
Toronto.
Oh, okay. Should be a good game.
It's gonna be the LeBron show tonight.
Oh wow. LeBronto, huh?
Yeah, bro. What you got on this though? The Clippers are likely gonna give Lawrence Frank a contract extension. They're gonna keep Lawrence Frank. He's gonna be there along with Tyronn Lue, most likely. Steve Ballmer basically saying F the fans.
Yeah. Unless he gave, I think the Chris Paul move is just a domino. It's gonna have a domino effect. That's just one move of likely many that's yet to come. I think Steve Ballmer sat down with Lawrence Frank and said, guess what? Hey, you can be next. So this is what I need you to do. I need you to start like really making a difference. And I think that Chris Paul move was the first step in that direction. And that's why I think that the report came out with Lawrence Frank getting, being retained. So I think that it's going to be more moves to follow. We might have to just wait until in a couple months, wait until the trading deadline and see what happens. But I think Lawrence Frank is going to have to. I think Steve Ballmer forced Lawrence Frank to start making the right basketball decisions. And I think the Chris Paul move was one of the first steps. I'm not saying that it was warranted or whatever the case may be, but I know it was chemistry issues on that squad. And we know that Chris Paul is a hothead. He gets into it with a lot of his teammates because his leadership style. He'll keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He'll say certain things that might challenge your character and all of those things. So maybe they were tired of that. And you wasn't getting the same level of production, you know what I'm saying, with that type of leadership style. So they had to make a decision. And what we seen yesterday after they made that decision, the Clippers blew the Atlanta Hawks out on the road, in which they were on a 5-game losing streak. So, I mean, that's the first step, bro. You have to make certain moves, and then you got to go out there and you got to require, you know what I'm saying, your team and your players and your coaches, you got to hold them accountable, and they got to play better. So, I mean, we've seen that yesterday. I like what the role players did for the Clippers, but I think that it's just going to be a domino. This is just one move of many that's to come.
All that shit sound good. It sound hot and all that, but bro, I'm totally fine with them keeping them. That's cool. I'm no longer gonna fight it. I'm out. I'm being honest with y'all. Not gonna fake it with y'all, bro. Y'all know me. I don't fake nothing with y'all. I'm not gonna support it. That's just me. I don't have to support it. So, I try to I'm thinking Steve Bone know what he doing. He gonna really do what's best for the organization, what's best for the fan. Clearly they don't care. I don't like that, bro. I'm good. I'm out.
I'm not saying that I agree with it, so I'm just telling you what I think is about
That's
to happen.
fine. They keep whoever they want. I'm good.
Yeah.
We in the same boat with Michael Dunleavy too and Steve Kerr. Same situation.
What you got, Ken?
The win last night don't mean nothing. It's Atlanta, and they were depleted anyway. But I don't. I mean, it kind of brings my mind back to the circumventing the salary. I don't know what the hell is there. There is no reason to keep Frank, whatever his name is, or Tyronn Lue. It's just at this point, none of this even makes basketball sense, right? And to the point my man was making, yeah, Chris Paul.
What up, John?
Chris Paul is old school when it comes to like holding people accountable, but I'm looking at it like this: if some of the players didn't like it, they need to go too, because you're 5-16, and you're losing. You're getting, matter of fact, you're getting embarrassed. And I think I was saying that a few games ago before all this even went viral, that I don't see anybody heated. Kawhi isn't heated. Harden isn't heated. I'm like, man, it should be some people clashing heads right now based on what's going on. And I'm like, and we don't see it. So if Chris Paul was doing that and one of the other players got a problem with him holding everybody accountable, and this is Chris Paul we talking about, a Hall of Famer, and you worried about this man's delivery rather than the message that he's sending, they need to go too. Get up out of here, because that's a loser's mentality, in my opinion. But even then, Chris Paul said he reached out to Tyronn Lue to try to make amends, to get back on the right track, and Lue ignored this dude for a week.
I ain't never heard nobody else. I know he got into it. He'd have gotten into it with teammates with how he said things before.
Yeah, but you grown men show at the end of the day. And you know Chris Paul is a winner. He's trying to win.
You know how I feel about that. I like that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I like that. Me personally. Like, I'm gonna cut you getting on me, I'm gonna get at you. And hopefully that fire and my belly and your belly, we're gonna put the F on the court.
Exactly. And my question is, how come Tyronn Lue wasn't already doing it? Right. How come Lue wasn't already doing it to the team?
Because Ty Lue doesn't have any real investment in trying to win and turn this organization around. So he just collected a check. That's all.
And here's the thing: if you're Frank, look, we know who Chris Paul is. Chris Paul has been the same person his entire career.
Right.
That's what he does. So, to me, man, for them to come out and say that they finna give this dude an extension show, is that correct?
Yeah, they finna give him an extension.
Unreal. That you ain't. And unreal.
But Daquan Adams, like, let's just be honest, Daquan. We know he wasn't going to be able to contribute on the court. Like I was thinking that leadership though. You know, he was at least gonna bring some leadership to the team. Having that vocal leader in the locker room is very important too.
Look,
You know,
the Clippers don't have any type of justification. SGA literally
who's
spoke
really the
out.
vocal leader on this team? Like really,
SGA spoke out about what
James
Chris Paul did for him.
I think James Harden been a good leader. I'm not taking that away from James Harden, but
Nah.
sometimes you got to think about this. Tyronn Lue is he's not, that's not his style. He don't yell at people. He just calm. He give a calm, you know, delivery. He got a calm demeanor. So do Kawhi Leonard, right?
That's the
So you
problem.
gotta have at least one person in the locker room that got fire in his belly. That's why the Warriors been able to win. Draymond though. Draymond had that fire in his belly, you know. They was just one
Curry shows that too, though.
Yeah. Oh, Steph Curry. People think Steph Curry, bro. I got.
But Steph showed behind
I
the
done heard
scenes.
stories
He
personally
don't
about
show
Steph
you
Curry.
up on the hoop
Steph
court.
Curry ain't soft, bro. By the long,
No, not at all.
Oh,
Yeah, not at all.
people get that confused. He light skinned. Steph Curry will get in your ass. Like,
Yeah. So
pause.
yeah,
I
and
want
to
say
my
pause.
man's point,
New generation.
like, and look, fam, that's how I look at it. If you 5-16, and coming into the season, everybody was saying, okay, we expect the Clippers to be in championship contention, and you're 5-16, and you're getting blown out by third-tier teams, Utah. You getting your ass handed to you, and if they got an issue with this man holding them accountable and pushing y'all, get him up out of here, man. Like,
It's
and the way that Frank,
disappointing.
look, my question is this: the way that Frank did Chris Paul, how is that so different from the previous owner who was racist from what he was doing? He just got caught with a phone call, right, or
Steve
something
Bump.
like that.
See me. I'm thinking like, all right, Steve Bump, you
Paul
got the
was
money.
scapegoat, bro.
You got the money, but also you have an understanding of money can't buy your way through life with everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you get a lot of things with money, but it's certain things you need more than money. It feel like to me, he's trying to like, he got money, and I could just, my money gonna fix everything, including get this team a championship. It don't work like that, bro.
There's no integrity, no morals, none of that stuff.
I mean,
You know that tells me. You know that tells me I can. All I gotta do is hire a couple people. Man, I got the money. I can do what I want to do.
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of what it looks like.
That's what they come out to me, and him moving like that. That's a turn off.
Because why else you being loyal to these two dudes, like it don't make any sense.
Brooklyn
man.
did the same thing. The owner there's no real basketball owners in the NBA, and the ones who are real basketball owners, their teams are good. Look at the teams that's having a high success rate over the last several seasons. They have the best basketball knowledgeable owners who care about the game.
You know what, that makes sense because Pat Riley is not
team the right way. You feel
Pat
me?
Riley is what's Pat Riley's position for the Heat?
He's the owner, or no,
he's
he's not.
VP of operations or something like that.
He's
right?
like VP. Yeah, he's like the VP president of basketball operations.
And he does a hell of a job keeping the Heat relevant.
Yes,
he does. So what you're saying makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? But I mean, man, dude,
you're doing that without no real superstar. They don't have no real
exactly
Steph Currys and shit over there the last several seasons. Jimmy Butler was in and out of the lineup, but they were still able to go to 2 championships with an injured, depleted team.
And they had a finals appearance 1 year too.
Yeah, 2 of them.
This is all I asked for. Like, right? You want me to support? This is what I asked for. I'm not asking for the team.
Fuck niggas. Fuck niggas.
Yeah. And you got what out of that, bro? What you got out of that? You did all that for what?
Man, this is a major disappointment, man.
This dude come up here. What did he do that for?
Immature, bro. They trolling. That's all.
What you got out of that?
Yeah, people just immature, bro.
You still a bitch.
Man, I expect the Clippers to get booed.
Your mama birthed. Here's the thing. You come up here doing that. You gotta realize your mama birthed a bitch. You a bitch now. You gonna die, bitch.
I mean, yeah, and the fact that
fuck nigga
Tyronn Lue.
Anyway, back to what I said.
Yeah, go ahead. They got up here and lied to the media talking about some. They don't like it the way it happened and all this crap. It's just insulting, man.
corny ass shit. Anyways, back to what I said, bro. I'm not even asking for the team to win for me to support. It can lose. I just need direction. You feel what I'm saying? Give me something to chill for.
Right.
Like what? Okay, you could go out there and draft. Like I'm gonna support it. The
Show me you
fact,
trying to win, right?
yeah. The fact that you're saying that okay, we're not gonna rebuild. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Or we're just gonna get another guy. So you think money is gonna fix this shit? That's what you think. You think having cap space just gonna fix this shit. It's not gonna be that simple. Especially when you mistreating players. It
I
don't
mean,
work like that, bro.
yeah, what he did to me
And then
sent a
it's
message.
bad timing, and you got all this other shit going on. So like doing this shit is bad timing for real.
Yeah, like Chris Paul is a very important piece to what so-called black men have fought for in the NBA. He's been a huge part of that movement. Outside of just basketball, he's been an anchor, right? Like he was in the front lines fighting for what they have now. So it's bigger than basketball for the way that this man handled Chris Paul, for him to do that to Chris Paul, right? Like Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all have anything to say about this? You know what I'm saying? This is your man's when it's all said and done, who was treated this way. Right. And then he comes out and gives a BS statement, a lie to the public that we know is a lie. He's just gonna on top of that. Like, forget basketball.
Hey, bro,
If
turn
you
your cam
Kawhi
on.
and if you
You
James
trying
Harden.
to come up here? Turn your cam on. Turn your cam on. Turn your cam on. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate, man, that I don't know why Bomber is talking about giving this guy an extension and why now. But yeah, it's man, dude. Damn. But
And I got your IP address now. I got your IP address, so I'm had all your information. So you boys so stupid. Nah, I got your ass now, boy.
I want to know now. I'm curious to know who had a problem with what Chris Paul was doing in the locker room besides Tyronn Lue. What players? Because you 5 and 16, man. I
Shit
mean,
y'all boy be doing, man. Stupid.
yeah, you the laughing stock of the league right now. Yeah, it's just, man, unbelievable that they're giving this dude an extension. Or Bomber giving this dude an extension, man. I don't know what he got on him, so, but he probably got something on him because none of this makes sense. Lue should have been gone. Lue should have been gone. I can see on one hand, Frank did bring in Kawhi, PG. You know what I mean? He did bring in, some heavy hitters. But Tyronn Lue, man.
I ain't trying to scare you, little boy. I ain't trying to scare you. I ain't worried about that, bro. Man,
Yeah.
I'm scared. Hey, Ken, you see this shit?
What's that?
Look in the back channel.
That's dude who came in with the
He came on a different account.
Man, it's probably a kid. That's probably a little kid show.
They boy be so shot out, boy. I swear.
Yeah, it's probably a child, man.
I do.
Yeah, keep children in children's places, man. We grown men.
Yes.
But yeah, that.
What about know it all?
So, man, what did he say? Like, did he say that it's going to be an extension?
Yeah. They saying like it's gonna be an extension.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Unreal.
Bro, Ken. I suggest shit, man. Y'all choose happens. I know I am.
I mean, why though, man? Like, what?
I ain't question. I'm gonna let them be what they want to be. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved, bro. Steve Ballmer don't want to be saved.
Steve, what's your justification, man? You know what I mean?
Steve Ballmer don't want to be saved. Let them drown. That's fine.
Damn.
Fine.
I wanted to get a championship and with the Clippers with Kawhi, man, so bad though.
Hey
I
man, we
wanted
all
Kawhi to bring
right.
their first championship. You
But
know what I mean?
shit,
But now we know it ain't gonna happen. It's a wrap.
life gonna be what it's gonna be, my boy.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Hey man, Steve Ballmer. Hey man, you gonna learn, bro. Money can't fix all you. It can't fix everything, bro.
I know
Can't
it
fix
was
everything.
talks of Frank allegedly trying to create a window to get Giannis. Giannis ain't coming. He ain't coming to the Clippers.
They saying premature. They saying that the extension conversation is premature at this time. Yeah. Well, okay, well fire them now then. Well, why they still there?
Right.
Why Tyronn Lue still got a job?
Should have sent him home with CP3. Get him up out of there.
Why they still got their job? Patrick Patterson called him out. Boogie called him out. Lou Williams called him out. Patrick Beverly said the same thing. You saw they did Blake Griffin.
Yep. Carmelo called him out.
Yeah, everybody
Hell,
called.
I even agree with Stephen A. Smith.
Well, I ain't agree. I don't even know what Boo Boo the Fool said.
Yeah,
Did he call out
he
Tyronn
went
Lue?
in on the GM. He said the GM should have been fired.
What about Tyronn Lue?
He didn't say much about Lou. The Mad Dog did.
Exactly.
He called out Lou.
Exactly. See, that's the problem. See, again, the shit ain't genuine, you know?
Right.
It's
True.
not coming from a genuine place. See, he not gonna mention nothing about Tyronn Lue because he got a personal relationship and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mad Dog called him out. He said, "Man, you got to get Lou. You got to include Lou. Lou was in on this."
Yeah, you got to. Why not?
He said, "You can't leave Tyronn Lue out of it."
If Tyronn Lue, and Ken, how long I've been saying this? If Tyronn Lue was the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, you think he'll be still head coach?
No, he would have been gone.
Come on, bro. The
been.
Lakers didn't even trust him like that. They didn't even want to give him a guaranteed contract with a guaranteed loan. Like I'm talking about a long-term contract with his own coaching staff. They were gonna pick his coaching staff. They ain't trust him.
Nah. I mean, I know I'm looking at Taser, man. He said
Bro,
Kawhi is
Paulo.
his favorite player, but PG was the worst trade. It what, man? Like at the time, it ended up being
at the time, you look at it was business.
You look at it how it played out, yeah.
It's all about business.
But my thing is this: Frank let Paul
I don't
George.
look at you. See, we can look at it like that. Oh, it's a bad trade, but Kenneth, say Kawhi, and I know this is hypothetical. Kawhi Leonard don't get hurt. They win 21. Are we still saying that?
Nah, we not.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And
that
my
team
thing is this.
That team, you know, certain teams you can tell like, man, they got the pop, they got the
right.
camaraderie. It felt like perfect timing the way they was playing.
It did.
It felt like that year. Kawhi got hurt, and that was it.
Because think about it. I think we still went to the Western Conference Finals without Kawhi. So if Kawhi healthy, yeah, we probably win that championship. But
it would be a win-win situation. But at the end of the day, today, yeah, it looks like.
But my thing is this: Frank let PG walk for nothing.
And we kept saying it like, man, get something for Paul George.
I mean, the whole season, 82 games, he let this dude walk away for nothing. He could have traded him mid-season.
Like, man, you gonna move Paul George, get him for something.
You knew you wasn't finna re-up his contract, and you let him walk for nothing. You had Pascal Siakam right there. You could at least make a phone call, whether it's gonna happen or not. You let PG walk away for nothing, and you probably could have dealt him for some picks. I don't know, something.
I noticed something about the Clippers, and I know a lot of y'all been watching the Clippers all these years. You ever notice something about the Clippers? They was always missing that one piece.
Yep.
Like even with the Lob City Clippers, they were missing a wing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Kawhi Leonard Clippers, they missing a 4. They never figured out that final piece. They never figured it out.
The only upside I could see is the Clippers have put themselves in a situation where they gotta win.
Yeah.
They gotta come out and just go on I don't know. They gotta win. They gotta be a top 3 team in the Western Conference.
Yeah, Chris Paul's still in the contract. What good, Elder? Look, man, it was fun while it lasted. All I'm gonna say is fun while it lasted. Um,
Unbelievable, man. I mean, bro, I don't see. Yeah, Tyronn Lue. Like I say, Frank,
fun
he
while it
did
lasted.
bring in PG. He brought in John Collins. He brought in. Okay, I could see. He's done some things and he's done some bad things. But Tyronn Lue, I'm like, I don't get it. Why this man still got a job? Like, it ain't no way you can justify him still being employed and Mike Malone isn't. Mike Brown isn't. Mike Brown turned Sacramento into a winning organization.
Mm.
And Tyronn Lue still got a job, man. This man, it is, jeez, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, what it is, bro. I like I said, salute to everybody. I just want to let y'all know now. Shay, my guy, so I'm gonna support him. Kawhi is one of my favorite players.
I mean, what does it say
I'm,
though?
I'm
Though,
cool
show like
with
if
him
some of
doing
the
what he want
players,
to do. I'm not finna co-sign the bullshit the Kawhi on, but
I mean, think
if
about
the
it.
Clippers want to keep Lawrence Frank, they want to keep Tyronn Lue, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. They're trying to say some of the players had issues with Chris Paul in the locker room, but SGA was praising Chris Paul. He contributes. He gave Chris Paul. He was like, man, he's a part of my success. And
Hey,
this is
look,
SGA, champion, Finals MVP, League MVP.
hey man, look, let the Clippers can do what they want to do. I ain't tripping. That's what they want. They want to be mediocre. Go ahead. You're gonna lose fans. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, because I didn't give a damn about that win last night. That ain't nothing.
They 6-16. What do we? Why should I care about one win?
Right.
Why should I care about one win, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I am gonna watch the next home game just to see if they get booed and to see what the crowd does if they're gonna come out with Chris Paul shirts on. I'm watching that just to see if that actually takes place.
Yeah.
Because the memo was out. Everybody know what Tyronn Lue did. Ain't no ducking it. And everybody knows he was a part of this Chris Paul being treated that way. It is what
I'm
it
still
is.
doing Clipper games, man. I don't know, bro. I can't guarantee it no more. Can't guarantee it, bro. I may not. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's damn, man, that's crazy. Man, when I saw your alert show, it said breaking news. I just glanced at it. I'm like, oh, they probably done fired Lou Frank. I looked at it. I read the caption, man. I was like, no, man, no. Oh man, unbelievable, man. I mean, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. I've been riding Lou for the past few years. I'm like, what this dude is doing just don't make basketball sense. I can't figure out. Like, it's not that I disagree with his strategy. It just doesn't make basketball sense. Like, I'm like, what is he doing? Why like, yeah. And he's still doing the same thing. The Clippers still playing the same way. It's just, I don't know, man. Part of me want them to lose out, bro. Part of me want them to go 10-72.
Yep.
Like, for real.
I got other news I want to share with y'all. So give me
All right, go ahead. Sure, I'm gonna drop out.
hit the like button. New to the channel, subscribe. I'll be right back.